On a cold 42-degree day that feels like it's 31 here at Zenoff Park at Larry Fritsch Field for some CW South Conference action in the softball realm here on Zaleski Sports. It's the two-time defending state champions now playing in Division 4 up against the Blackhawks of Port Edwards. Both of these teams only have played one game thus far here this season. For Port Edwards, it was against Almond Bancroft just this past week. A 15-0 loss for them. And Coach Justin Green hoping to turn things around here for his team. But he's got a really tough task here today, considering the matchup against the Pacelli Cardinals under Ann Molsky and their stacked lineup. Tons of veteran players. Peyton Mansell, once again, starting pitcher here for today. We welcome everybody live to our broadcast here for some softball action. Brendan Retzloff here with you guys on Zaleski Sports, and we will bring ourselves here into our pregame show presented here by Auto Select. Stevens Point's best choice in repair, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. It's Mansell going up against these 1-2-3 hitters of Talon McDonald, Aaliyah Ostrom, and Miley Robinson. For Port Edwards, Peyton Mansell had a gem of a day last Thursday against Pittsville in their 12-2 win.
Now up, number 5, center field.
Ended up going 4 innings, 9 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. She's already got a strikeout to begin, and now a meeting up at the mound with one of the officials here. Figure that one out quickly here. Now it's Ostrom's turn, the center fielder. Tons of speed. The delivery in there, a fastball. Swing and a miss for Ostrom. Peyton Mansell in her senior season campaign. And she was terrific her junior year for this Cardinals team. 1-1 count here. Another fastball caught the inside corner. Ostrom's now going to be in a battle. Here in the beginning of this one. Just missed the inside for Mansell, a 2-2 count. Pacelli going with the same lineup as they did on Thursday. And this one's in there for a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the day for number 13.
Now up, number 22, the first baseman, Miley Robinson.
Now Robinson steps up to the box, and Mansell, she is really going for that inside corner. And the chemistry between her and Kaylin Yenter has been going ever since they were playing smaller ball, and ouch. Hopefully Robinson's okay on that one. With that cold weather today, that one is not going to feel good.
Number 7, the third baseman, Valdea Hernandez. So that's cold. 6 running. Whoever number 6 is.
I guess I just heard him say Valeria.
No idea.
So Robinson exits here. Hopefully she's okay. She was very gimpy the entire time with the pinch runner entering in here for Port Edwards. Those fastballs hitting that area towards the ankles most definitely does not feel good, especially on a day that feels like it's 31 degrees outside. And now it's Validia Hernandez stepping up to the plate and gets a batter's count to begin here, 1-0. So we'll have to keep an eye on Miley Robinson, see if she can continue here in this one. It's called strike. Throw back to first. Not in time. It's a 1-1. Here comes the offer, a fastball right by Hernandez. And it's a 1-2 count here with the runner on first, and she is staying well put there. And a called strike 3. And down they go. 2 of them go down looking, 1 swinging, and we're through the top half of the first inning. We'll be right back for more girls WIAA softball on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
in an 8-0 game. This ball fouled away. Elka watches ball 4. And another walk.
To the plate number 7, Kaylin Yenter.
That's already 6 walks here in this first inning. And the pitch goes over and Elka stays put there at first base. Our scoreboard still having issues as we're trying to fix that. And another pitch got away. This time, Elka takes second base. Yenter, a high blast. This ball is absolutely crushed and out of here. What an inning for the Cardinals. What a first inning for Kaylin Yenter. A triple and a home run. That was a no-doubter.
To the plate number 18, Amelia Martinez.
11-0. Two home runs in this inning for Pacelli. Now Martini watches a strike. Her first time up had a infield hit and an RBI. She tries to go for a blast. This one's hit a mile-high tough play in right, and it is not made. And Martini reaches to second.
Up next, number 13, Peyton Manson.
Mackenzie Orheim had a look at it, but the ball never went off of her glove, so it's going to be a double. And Mansell hits a blast. The line drive, it's gone. Pacelli in domination mode. 3 home runs here in the first inning. And it's 13-0. Well, if you're a Pacelli fan,
Number 20, Ava Tess.
you're absolutely enjoying what you're seeing, but if you're on the Port Edwards side, you just want this inning to end. Fourteen batters have appeared at the plate here in this first inning for the Cardinals, and there's only been the 1 out. And we're on number 15. And if you're Tim McDonald, that the confidence right now is just got to be shattered, and just do anything you can to find strikes or put anything into play that's a ground ball type of out. This one hammered up the middle from Tess for a base hit. Pacelli right now just seeing
Number 8, Kelsey.
the softball like a basketball. Keezy took a walk her first time up. A walk. And this one down the third baseline, foul. Still having our scoreboard issues here. It's a 13-0 game. in the bottom of the first. Pacelli has gone full hammer mode. 0-2 count, though, here to Geezy. McDonald's got a chance. Bounced it into the dirt. It's so hard to navigate your way around these types of hitters because Pacelli is so good. This one's going to bloop and drop. And that's the type of day the Cardinals are having. Van Order grounded into a fielder's choice her first time up. That's where we saw that lone out. Geezy has been the only one who has not scored a run out of their lineup. Van Order watches outside. Runners at first and second with one out. 2-0 count. Check swing outside. And it's another 4-pitch walk.
Number 14.
With the bases loaded again, and Kaden Nelson, in her first appearance, hit the first home run of the Pacelli season. And now she's got a chance to tack on some more runs. Good pitch there from McDonald for a strike, 0-1. The offer down and away for a ball. Tail in off speed. Missed it outside. It's a 2-1 count. Nelson. Foul tip back. Evens the count at 2-2. Taylor McDonald just hoping she can somehow get one right by Nelson here. Here it comes. This one way up off the glove of Fletcher. Runners stay put. Full count. If you're Port Edwards, you got to get this out at this moment. And they cannot. Another walk.
To the plate, number 2, the third baseman, Maddie Pianic.
And Pacelli has batted the order 2 times here in this first inning. Has a chance to get an out here. There's one. Pianic ground out. Run does score. 2 down. On the sacrifice RBI. And it's going to be Jaden Zdroik to step in for Katie Elka.
To the plate, number 3, Jaden Zdroik.
The sophomore getting her first plate appearance here in a 15-0 game. Bouncer into the turf. It's a 1-0 count here. McDonald, second pitch. Upstairs. Fletcher did a good job trying to frame it back into the zone, but home plate umpire did not buy it. And a 3-0 count to number 3. I would guess that she would lay off here. Even if it was in the zone, and another issued walk.
To the plate, number 7, the catcher, Kaylin Yenter.
And Kaylin Yenter, she is still in, and she's got a home run and a triple in 1 inning. She is seeing the ball well. It's a base hit that scores 1. Here comes the second in Nelson, and it's a 2 RBI single for Kaylin Yenter. And have you ever heard of this before? She has hit 3/4 of the cycle in 1 inning. You can't make that stuff up. Although it sounds very made up. This ball hammered right into center for a base hit. Gets through the glove, and this is going to be even more trouble. Martini reaches second base on a base hit and an error, also with an RBI.
To the plate, number 13, the pitcher, Peyton Mansell.
Peyton Mansell took a walk and hit one out of here her last time. In an 18-0 game, our scoreboard still having issues. So we're updating all of you like the radio right now. This pitch gets away. And this is just a tough time for Port Edwards in their schedule to begin the year against Almond Bancroft and have a couple of games postponed, and then have Pacelli, two of the best teams in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. A very difficult time for them. This pitch gets walloped way over for another walk.
To the plate, number 20, the second baseman, Ava Tess.
They just got to get that one more out. And they're looking for it. The problem is these lineups are just so stacked. And it looks like they're going to forfeit the one out and just... Oh, a runner left early from third base. So that's how the third out happens here in the inning. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Pacelli, 18-0 here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Another fastball just missed. 4 strikeouts for Mansell. Pacelli offense dominating. Dylan McDonald had a tough day on the mound. This one, another zoomer. Take her down. Swinging for strikeout number 5 for Peyton Mansell.
To the plate, number 20, the left fielder, Brooke Altman.
Still trying to figure things out here with our scoreboard. Able to update it in a different way. Brendan Retzloff here with you guys doing the production and play-by-play here for Pacelli and Port Edwards. This fastball catches the corner. Brooke Altman here at the plate. And Pacelli about to go 1-2-3, and the Port Edwards defense does not want to be back out there right away. Check swing. And they go to first to look at it, and they say she swung, and it's another strikeout. 6 strikeouts for Peyton Mansell here through the first inning and a half. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Bottom of the second here on Zaleski Sports. Ava Tess set to bat. I didn't even get to present all of our lineups here for today, but coming up here for Pacelli, it's Tess, Geezy, and Van Order, the playing at second base, shortstop, and left field. McDonald still out there pitching. Leo Ostrom in center field. Trying to figure out who's over there at first base. This one bounced in the dirt. They're going to say it off the bounce. It ended up hitting her. So hit by pitch here in the second inning. And that's the first hit by pitch and a ground ball from Geezy out of play. So both teams have one hit by pitch here in the game, but the main difference has been Pacelli with 8 hits and 10 walks. Actually make that 10 hits and 10 walks. Three home runs as well to show for it. This pitch goes behind Geezy. Talen's pitch, bounced it in again, and runners are now at first and second here in the second for Pacelli. And once again, They're knocking on the door.
Number 33, the left fielder, Ella Van Order.
Van Order right now, one of two Pacelli batters without a hit here in this game. Second pitch of the at-bat, fouled away. 1-1. Today's game presented by Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. And by Culligan. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems, and pure water and healthy unparalleled service with convenient delivery options. 3-1. With runners at first and second here with no one out. And it goes into the dirt. And once again, the bases are loaded for the dangerous hitter, Caden Nelson.
14, the right fielder, Caden Nelson.
Poor Edwards just cannot catch a break right now. The only break they've caught was how they got the last out, with a runner going off of third base before the pitch even landed. In an 18-0 game, Nelson drops a bunt. Foul. This Pacelli lineup is just so dangerous. Everyone in their starting lineup but one player is either a junior or a senior. And in the last 2 years, they have won 2 state championships. So there's tons of experience on this field right now with the bases loaded. McDonald's pitch inside. 3-1. Now she's got a really good hitters count and can pretty much do anything she'd like, but it bounced in and another run will score. In a 19-0 game. Pionic steps up. So just to think about how good the team was last year. I mean, they only lost one senior from last season. So you already have this state caliber team that's up ahead. And on top of that, they got moved up a division after winning both of those. But that game that they had against Oakfield to win it all last year, that was an entertaining game. Pionic drops a bunt down the third base side. Foul. Pacelli doesn't have a hit yet here in the inning. It's all been through walks. Now this one down the third baseline again. Swinging there was Pionic. Only the second game here of the 2025 season. What a season Pacelli had back in 24. 28-2 record. And their average, or their batting average throughout the entire season was over 600. That just shows how dominant their team is here in this conference and how well Coach Mo is really built the family culture of Pacelli. 3-2 count on Pionic. Upstairs, and another run is in. Cancel that. Pacelli was called for another out due to a base runner once again leaving the base. But the bases are loaded. And that one hit Zdroik. This time, it's up to 20. And Justin Green taking a timeout here. We will also step aside here. Port Edwards looking for answers. We'll be right back.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more.
And welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. Yenter tries to drop a bunt, and it's popped up there for an out. And Pacelli's got nobody there at third base. The bases were loaded. If Port Edwards throws the ball to third, they get the third out. I think regardless, though, they were going to get it. That was a really good bunt. Why is Yenter batting again? What?
I missed something.
What just happened? I'm as confused as probably most of us are. Oh. So the pop-out pitch didn't count because the base runner was already let off. The bases are loaded after the Yenter infield bunt. This one, drop down, throw to first in time, and that ends the inning for Port Edwards and their defense. And Pacelli, they're just practicing what seems to be their bunt right now. So, through to a 20-0 game, and we'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game presented by Oso Brewing. Oso Brewing Company in Plover offers a large, spacious place for your next gathering or just watch the big game on a massive projector screen. Enjoy a great variety of pizzas and other hot foods along with a cold soda. It's all at Oso's Brewing in Plover. Peyton Mansell continues to dominate on the mound. And going back to Pacelli's team last year, with their 1, 2, 3 pitchers, the ace was arguably brought around everywhere. This one floats in, a diving play. Adds on more insult to injury to Port Edwards was Caden Nelson. Caden Nelson had to make a long way to find her way to that infield territory. And it was either her or Tess that was going to make the play, and she called it off and made an outstanding diving grab for the first out. Lily Fletcher had a chance and was denied. Here's Orheim. But going back to Pacelli's pitching from last year, it was just the three-headed monster of Mansell, Trzynski, and Martini. Now you can really see that Mansell, she is the number one for this team, finding the inside corner. She plays so hard, and she's so competitive on the mound. Full count here, though. And it's just inside for ball 4. Orheim able to reach first base. Second time Port Edwards has had a base runner in the game. It is Miley Robinson who got hit by a pitch in the first inning, and now Mackenzie Orheim is there. Taylor McDonald is up to the plate, and the winds have picked up even more here in Stevens Point at Larry Fritsch Field. This ball fouled back off the inside of the bat towards where the other game's going on. Believe that's DC Everest and Spash going on the field behind us here. That game also on Zaleski Sports. 1-1, one down. Runner at first, a big swing and a miss. And Port Edwards would have to put up at least 6 runs if they want to keep this game going. Just trying to get more base runners out there, and called strike 3 on the fastball. Number 7 for Mansell. And she has struck out 4 batters looking. There's Leah Ostrom with 2 down. Last chance here for the Blackhawks. On their fastball, what a pitch. That pitch is essentially unhittable. You have to adjust your wrists in the right way. It's so tough. A swing and a miss. And that should do it. 8 strikeouts to end the day for Peyton Mansell and the Pacelli Cardinals. soar to a 20-0 victory here in Stevens Point. What a day for the Pacelli hitters, especially Kalen Yenter, who went 4 for 4 in the game, had 6 RBIs in 3/4 of the cycle. And Pacelli also had a couple of other players hit home runs, including Peyton Mansell, their pitcher, and Caden Nelson. So through the 3 innings, it is a no-hitter for Pacelli. And Peyton Mansell, who now goes up to 2-0 here on the year. And hopefully Miley Robinson is okay here for Port Edwards. That was the one big loss for their team, their first baseman, and just hope that she's okay. But we'll send things to our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, get your fresh cheese curds made daily at NasonvilleDairy.com or stop in the shop, Marshfield Curtis. And we will be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
And welcome back, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff with you guys just to close out here on our Nasonville Area postgame show. Not going to be doing any type of interview here after this game. The Cardinals soar to a 2-0 record to begin their season as they look forward to going up against Merrill next on Friday, unless they are playing a game on Thursday. I'll actually go ahead and double check that here for the folks. Actually, the game's on Friday, so the next game for Pacelli softball will be this Friday up against Merrill. That one will take place at DC Everest. So should be a good one for that. I will be there. Braden Bullis will be there as my producer. And it should be a fun one on Friday. But the Cardinals with a 20-0 victory, 18 runs in the first inning. And the big story for Pacelli in their hitting was Kalen Yenter. 3/4 of the cycle in the first inning of the game with a triple, a home run, and a base hit for her. She had 4 hits in the game for Pacelli's 11 hits in the ball game, and it was just an outstanding day for the Pacelli hitters overall. Plenty of walks issued. That was the tough task there for Taylor McDonald, but this Port Edwards team, they are dealing with a extremely difficult schedule to begin their year, especially in the first couple of games. I mean, the first game against Almond Bancroft, which will be either the number 1 or number 2 in the projections of what we will see in the Central Wisconsin South, and then after that it was Pacelli, and it was a 15-0 game against Almond and 20-0 here. So it's a really tough thing to deal with there for Justin Green, but coming off of a day like that for him and his team, and also losing Miley Robinson to that ankle injury, you just have to hope that she's okay and they can somehow turn things around and somehow see a bright spot through the moment that occurred, in that being today. But the bright news is that this is the very beginning of the season. There's plenty of room to improve that comes up ahead, and they just had to deal with 2 of the toughest teams in this region and in the conference, and that is how it went for them. But coming up next for Port Edwards, they will be up against Tri-County. And speaking of Tri-County, they actually just won our March Madness Wisconsin logo competition. So the fact that I believe they were a 9 seed headed into the tournament as well. So a 9 seed was able to win it in the March Madness brackets for for the best overall logo in the state. And I would say Tri-County, they got a pretty good logo on themselves with that penguin that is there for them. As for Port Edwards and Pacelli, I don't think they made it very far in that competition. But for Pacelli next, it's against Merrill, and Tri-County up against Port Edwards here. And for the rest of the look of the Port Edwards side, it was just a tough day hitting for them as well, with the 8 strikeouts that were issued. And then another tough break for them was Lily Fletcher. Looked like she was going to get their first hit of the game. Kaden Nelson came up with an outstanding diving catch, and that was essentially the game. A no-hitter for Peyton Mansell. So 3 innings pitched for her today with 8 strikeouts, with 1 walk, 1 hit batter, and no runs earned. And Peyton Mansell's ERA is still at 0. So a 20-0 game. And we will end things there. Hear from Larry Fritch Field at Zinoff Park. We say so long. Brendan Retzloff here on Zaleski Sports. We'll see you guys next time.